From one acne prone baddie to another, is your skincare routine actually effective or no? Well, that's what we're gonna find out today. Baddies, welcome back to my channel. It has been a long time, but I'm so excited to be back with this video specifically because this is a topic that I have been trying to convey on my TikTok and my YouTube shorts for a long time now, but I feel like it's a topic that really requires in-depth explanation. So if you have been struggling with your acne skincare routine, that you have been struggling with how to make it work for you, you've tried so many things that just hasn't worked, I hope this video helps you in any way, shape, or form. Let's just get into it. But a quick little disclaimer before we do, I am not a skincare expert. I'm not an esthetician. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm speaking off my personal experience and what I have found that has worked for me. And I'm sharing that with you guys. And if that helps anyone out there, I have done my job. Okay, so the two biggest issues I feel like I see as an acne baddie with other acne baddies online, and the biggest struggle I see with skincare is that an acne baddie thinks that every single step in their skincare routine needs to be an acne fighter. They need to have a benzoyl peroxide cleanser and a salicylic acid serum and a hypochlorous acid spray. And when I tell you baddies, that is probably the most counterproductive thing you can do with your skincare routine is pack it and pile it with all these acne fighting ingredients that will literally, I kid you not, strip your skin barrier and make your skin even worse and more prone to breakouts because your skin barrier is so weak. On the other hand, we have my acne baddies who have fallen prey to the aesthetic, cutesy little viral skincare online. They don't even look at the ingredients. They just see it viral. They see it cute. They see that Hailey Bieber looks like the way that she looks like and she uses it, so they think that if they use this, they're gonna look like Hailey Bieber. And I'm here to hold your hand and tell you, baddie, no. Neither of these baddies are in the wrong, but neither of these baddies are correct either. There needs to be a balance. Now, if you follow me on TikTok or you watch my YouTube shorts, you already know what I always say. Focus on your skin being clean and not clear. Everything else will take care of itself. Hearing that right off the bat, you might be like, what? So I shouldn't even focus on my acne? Like, what is this girl even talking about? Like, does she even know what the fuck she's talking about? Yes, I do. This is what I mean. Focus on your skin being clean, nourish your skin, give it the nutrients and the ingredients it needs to be stronger. A strong skin barrier equals less prone to breakouts. But also, I'm not dumb, okay? If you have active acne and flare-ups, you will also need an ingredient like benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid in your skincare routine to calm and clear those breakouts. That is just a fact. I recently did a review on Rhode Skincare because it's a viral skincare brand, and I feel like a lot of acne baddies fall prey to that brand specifically right now because it's so viral and so popular that they feel like if they use Rhode, they're gonna have Hailey Bieber skin, and that is just not true. While Rhode does have some really good products for my acne baddies and has ingredients like niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, it itself is not going to give you Hailey Bieber skin. Hailey Bieber does not struggle with active acne the way a lot of us do. You as an acne baddie, because you have a different skin type, you need something different. This is very important to understand. Skin type matters. If you are constantly following clear skin baddie skincare routines and seeing zero results, it's because that skincare routine is not for you, and that is okay. But that, baddies, is why I'm here to kind of explain to you baddies what we need that they're not showing us. Now, when it comes to my skincare routine, I am very intentional with my skincare routine, and I very much approach it in a sense of what does my skin need right now. I am very acne prone. I've had acne my entire life. I don't think I remember myself with clear skin ever. So trust me when I say my acne fluctuates. Right now, my skin is very, very calm. I have redness, some small blemishes on this side, maybe some here, some texture, but that's probably about it compared to what it looked like probably a month and a half ago. The skincare that I needed a month and a half ago is not going to be the same skincare that my skin needs right now. So I'm going to show you baddies two curated skincare routines to show you my thought processes in how I approach my skincare depending on what my skin needs. So we're going to start with first what my skin needs today. My skin is very calm, and so my goal whenever my skin looks like this is to strengthen my skin barrier and prevent breakouts. And for that reason, I always start off with a very simple, gentle cleanser. No actives, no acids, not an acne fighter, just your simple, straightforward cleanser. And you already know, two of my favorite ones are the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser and the Bioma Creamy Jelly Cleanser. I love these two down so bad. They do such a good job at cleaning my skin without making my skin feel tight, irritated, or dried out. As you can tell, they're not marketed towards acne skin, but that doesn't mean that us acne baddies do not benefit from a cleanser like this. The one I've recently been using is the Rhode Pineapple Refresh Cleanser. I am not a Rhode girly, actually. I did a review on it very recently, and if you want to see the review, it's going to be linked in my description. But I concluded that it's good for your skin barrier, has a lot of good ingredients for skin barrier support, but it's not something us acne baddies can rely on solely to keep our skin calm and refreshed and clear because it doesn't have the ingredients to be able to do that for us. So I've been using it for the past week to really be able to give y'all my full review, so that's why I'm integrating this in my routine. But this is also to show that you can integrate your cute aesthetic lovely little products that you love so much into an effective skincare routine for you. It's all about balance, baddie. I already washed my face with this. We can move on to the next step. The next product that I go with in this skincare routine is my hypochlorous acid spray. Now, hypochlorous acid is a really good preventative ingredient for acne. It really does a good job at not only killing bacteria on the surface of your skin, but preventing bacteria from forming on the surface of your skin that could eventually lead to breakouts. I've been using the Peace Out one and I have been loving it. So definitely hypochlorous acid is a necessity for when my skin looks like this to really help prevent and kill existing bacteria. The next thing is going to be a salicylic acid serum. Usually I would advise against mixing acids, but hypochlorous acid and salicylic acid used together generally isn't an issue. Again, if you try this combo and your skin is ultra sensitive, please listen to your skin more than you listen to me. But salicylic acid for me is a non-negotiable. If I had to pick one acne fighting ingredient, it'd be salicylic acid, just because I feel like it's given me the most results. That ingredient is just so amazing and I feel like it really is super powerful for acne skin. My literal favorite serum to use is this 1% salicylic acid serum. I would advise for you to use a 1% or like a 0.5%. Salicylic acid is very exfoliating, so we don't want to do too much, especially on the days where our skin is not acting up. So we don't want to give it a reason to by overdoing it. It has a preventative technology in it that literally prevents breakouts from forming on your skin's barrier. So this is why I love it for these days, because it's like, okay, we're calm, let's keep it calm, you know what I mean? And also, baddies, I'm not including my eye cream, lip balm, or SPF in the skincare routine I'm showing you. I always use my SPF at the end no matter what, and eye cream and lip balm, I feel like you just use whatever you want, so that's not going to be included in this. But just so y'all know, acne baddie pro tip is letting each step set before you move on to the next step. So I let this set and dry before I moved on to my serum, and I'm letting my serum set and dry before I move on to my moisturizer. Now for my final step in my skincare routine is my moisturizer, and I have been using the Rhode Barrier Restore Cream, which you already know has really good restorative ingredients in it for my skin barrier. So obviously that is one of my goals. Super rich, super moisturizing, but it doesn't feel heavy at all, still super lightweight. And yeah, after this I just put my eye cream, SPF, and lip balm on, and that's literally it. This is my skincare routine for when my skin is super calm and I just need to focus on preventing any more acne forming and skin barrier strength. It's very balanced. I don't have just Rhode, but I also don't have purely heavy acids. Now we're gonna get into what my skincare routine looks like when my skin looks like this. As I've told y'all earlier, I absolutely love salicylic acid. It is one of my favorite ingredients ever. So I start with a salicylic acid cleanser, and the one I've been using recently is this bubble one, the all clear anti-breakout cleanser with 2% salicylic acid. This cleanser actually took me by surprise. It is so good and so effective, and it doesn't overly dry my skin out either, which is very important. After that, the next thing I do is I go in with a hydrating toner. When I'm using like a lot of acids on my face, I just want to make sure that my skin barrier is really taken care of. So this CeraVe hydrating toner is my go-to, and it doesn't have any extra ingredients in it that's going to do too much. Love it. The next thing I do is my salicylic acid serum. I prefer to have my salicylic acid in serum form because it lasts longer on my face. I always like to really kick it into high gear and use a 2% salicylic acid serum on those days where my skin really needs it. Now, if I'm experiencing that deep, cystic, painful acne, I will 10 out of 10 times use this Murad Deep Relief Acne Treatment, which y'all has been my #1 product for my breakouts since I've used it. And then I've been recently introduced to the Banu 2% salicylic acid serum as well, which has been amazing, y'all. This is the one I use to get my skin to look like this. And then I top it all off with a simple moisturizer. So I'm just gonna moisturize my skin and that's it. I already have my acne fighter. I don't need more acids on my face, especially with a 2% salicylic acid and a salicylic acid cleanser already. That's gonna be too much. So again, I have been using the Rhode Barrier Restore Cream, but before this one, I was using the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. By the way, baddies, I do not use these together. I choose one or the other. Don't use these together. That's too much and it'll probably break you out. So yeah, that's literally it. Those are my skincare routines and how I balance them. I really hope this video was helpful. And if you're gonna take anything from this video, remember, balance is key. Focus on your skin being clean and not clear. And you're a baddie, you're all down by your chips, no matter what. Don't forget to send this to an acne-prone baddie friend so we can be acne-prone baddies together. Follow my other socials, all that will be linked in my description. I love you baddies so much. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please comment them down below. Love you baddies. Bye.